those of us hoping for a Days Gone 2, it's never going to happen, as Bend Studio confirms new live service game. Bend Studio, the developer behind the action-adventure game Days Gone, has shifted its focus towards a new venture. Instead of a sequel to Days Gone, they are now working on a live service game. This mysterious project is part of Sony's strategy to explore the realm of live service titles. While the specifics remain undisclosed, it's worth noting that live service games have become a trend in the gaming industry. However, the path to success in this domain is fraught with challenges. Many studios have attempted live service games only to face difficulties or outright failure. Recent examples include a cancelled Spider-Man service game, rumors of an online Twisted Metal project, and the fantasy co-op game that met its demise alongside the closure of London studio. Then we had Naughty Dog rebelling and cancelled The Last of Us Online. So many years they wasted on that when they could have been making an awesome single-player game. Bend Studio's new endeavor will undoubtedly be closely watched by fans and industry observers alike. Let's hope they can strike the right balance and deliver an engaging experience in the live service landscape. Also, while I was looking into this story, Bend Studio was working on a new Uncharted game before being canned by Sony. Xbox boss Phil Spencer hints at an end to exclusivity in order to solve industry problems. Phil Spencer, the head of Microsoft's gaming business, has recently addressed the industry's challenges and the concept of exclusivity. In a candid interview, he discussed the changing landscape of game development and the financial realities faced by publishers. Here are the key points from his interview. Shifting game development. Spencer acknowledges that the economics of game development have shifted. The cost of creating a video game has changed significantly, with games now requiring an average of $300 million to build. This increased cost impacts publishers' willingness to take risks on new games. Lack of industry growth. Spencer expresses concern about the industry's lack of growth. As publicly traded companies seek to demonstrate growth to investors, the cost side of the business becomes scrutinized. If revenue growth is stagnant, controlling costs becomes crucial. Spencer repeatedly emphasizes the impact of exclusivity. As game development costs rise, the pressure on exclusivity increases. He believes that exclusivity has contributed to stagnation in the industry. While Spencer doesn't announce specific plans, he hints that more multi-format Xbox games are on the horizon. He challenges the notion that Xbox can only be a single device plugged into a television, citing research that suggests Gen Z gamers don't see it that way. Spencer's comments suggest a potential shift away from exclusivity, aiming for a more inclusive gaming landscape where games are accessible across platforms. It remains to be seen how this strategy will unfold, but it certainly sparks discussions about the future of gaming. Nintendo has officially announced that online play and other functionalities using online communication will cease for Nintendo 3DS and Wii U software. This change is scheduled to take place at 4 p.m. PDT on April 8, 2024. The affected services include online cooperative play, internet rankings, and data distribution. Players will still be able to enjoy offline features and game modes that do not rely on online communication. However, it's essential to note that Street Pass will continue to function using local communication between Nintendo 3DS family systems, while Spot Pass features that rely on online communication will no longer be available. Earlier this month, Nintendo ended the ability to merge unused eShop funds from the 3DS and Wii U to a Nintendo account. It also closed the eShops for these platforms last year, with purchases no longer possible. Here we go again with more job layoffs. Nintendo of America has recently undergone significant restructuring, resulting in the layoffs of approximately 120 contractors. This move is part of an effort to reorganize the testing operations at Nintendo's Washington State headquarters. In an official statement, a Nintendo spokesperson said, Nintendo of America has reorganized its product testing functions to drive greater global integration in game development efforts. The changes will also better align NOA with interregional testing procedures and operations. These changes will involve some contractor assignments ending, as well as the creation of a significant number of new full-time employee positions. For all assignments that are ending, the contractors' agencies with NOA support will offer severance packages and provide assistance during their transition. For those contractor associates who will be leaving us, We are tremendously grateful for the important contributions they've made to our business, and we extend our heartfelt thanks for their hard work and service to Nintendo. This news follows a series of industry layoffs earlier this year, affecting various publishers, developers, and even indies. Microsoft has once again delighted fans with custom-themed Xbox Series X consoles inspired by video games. This time they've created 4 unique designs based on the latest South Park video game titled Snow Day. Grand Wizard Cartman. One of the custom consoles features Cartman in his fantasy-themed costume from the game. Kyle the High Elf. Another console design showcases Kyle in his elf attire. The third console pays homage to Princess Kenny, a beloved character from the South Park universe. Stan Marshwalker. Lastly, the fourth console design portrays Stan in his fantasy-inspired outfit. Each of these custom consoles comes with its own specially themed Xbox wireless controller to match the character design. Fans have a chance to win one of these limited edition consoles by participating in a limited time sweepstakes. To enter, follow the official Xbox Twitter X account and retweet the designated post. The sweepstakes end on April 25th. Grand Theft Auto 6 is one of the most highly anticipated games in history, with millions of players worldwide eagerly awaiting any tidbit of information or a screenshot from this upcoming open-world crime simulator. Officially unveiled in December 2023, following a massive leak in 2022, GTA 6 is the hotly anticipated follow-up to 2013's GTA 5. Set in Vice City, a fictional take on Miami, Florida, the game is slated to release on PS5 and Xbox Series sometime in 2025. However, there's a twist in the tale. As remote workers grapple with an unwanted return-to-office mandate from Rockstar Games, sources with knowledge of the game's development process have revealed that GTA 6 might miss its 2025 release window and slip into 2026. While the official goal remains an early 2025 launch, it's becoming increasingly likely that the sequel could be delayed. Production is reportedly falling behind, and Rockstar Games is urging staff to return to the office in April. The sudden shift from remote work has caused frustration among employees who were initially hired remotely. The company cites security and quality as reasons for the mandate, but it's also a sign that development on GTA 6 is facing challenges. Take-Two Interactive has acquired Gearbox Entertainment from Embracer Group in a deal valued at $460 million. Gearbox, known for developing the popular Borderlands franchise, will now be part of Take-Two's 2K division and will continue to be led by its CEO and founder, Randy Pitchford. Interestingly, this acquisition comes after Embracer Group initially purchased Gearbox for $363 million. The full purchase price of $460 million will be paid to Embracer Group in Take-Two shares. Notably, Gearbox is currently working on both a new Borderlands game and a new Homeworld game, in addition to an exciting new intellectual property, according to a separate press release. With Gearbox now under Take-Two's umbrella, fans of the Borderlands series can look forward to more adventures in the chaotic world of Pandora. GameStop, the video game and nerd culture retailer, has recently faced significant challenges. The company has announced job cuts, affecting an unspecified number of employees as it grapples with a sharp decline in revenue. In the fourth quarter of the fiscal year, GameStop reported $1.794 billion in sales, a substantial drop from the $2.226 billion earned during the same period the previous year. While net income fared slightly better at $63.1 million, there is growing concern about the decline in sales as digital media continues to transform the industry. Wedbush Securities analyst Michael Pachter has expressed his view that sales may decline to an unsustainable level if GameStop's management fails to devise a plan to attract customers back to their stores. The increasing popularity of digital downloads has impacted physical retail, leaving consumers with little reason to visit physical stores when they can simply order and download games instantly. Pachter emphasizes that revenues are unlikely to rebound unless GameStop finds a way to drive store traffic. Here in Australia, our local EB Games stores, which is much like GameStop in America, has been moving more towards selling gaming merchandising as physical game sales have decreased over the past few years. I'm not sure if GameStop is selling a massive amount of gaming merchandising in their stores over there. If not, then it's worth looking into. Square Enix has started a documentary series which delves into the creation of the critically acclaimed Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. This first episode, Shaping the World, discusses how the developer reimagined the original game's sprawling PS1 map into an enormous PS5 sandbox. It features anecdotes from directors Naoki Hamaguchi and Tetsuya Nomura, among many other key personnel. I'll leave a link below to the first episode. It's definitely worth a watch on YouTube.